Hello my dears, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. Today I've got another book talk video for you guys, and we are talking about The Wonder by Emma Donoghue. Now, if you're familiar with Emma Donoghue, it could be because she is the best-selling author of the book Room, which was later made into a film starring Brie Larson. You might also remember her from last week's bad book talk video when I talked about her book Frog Music that I just did not care for. However, when I saw this book and heard about it, I became very, very interested to read it. So this book is a Scotiabank Giller Prize finalist from this year. If you remember when I was talking about The Best Kind of People a few weeks ago, that was also one of the finalists. And so the Scotiabank Giller Prize is a Canadian award that's given out to a Canadian author for a book written in English, though translations count, in the past year. So this book is about a nurse. Her name is Lib Wright, and she lives in London. She was trained by Florence Nightingale herself. And, you know, she's a very well-trained, well-respected nurse. And she gets called to a small town in Ireland, a small religious town in Ireland, to do a job. And that job is that she is to go and watch over a young girl by the name of Anna O'Donnell, who claims to have not taken a single bite of food since her 11th birthday, which was 4 months ago. So, you know, there are people in the town who want her watched because they believe it's a miracle that God is working through this girl, and they want that proved. And then there are other people in the town who believe it to be a hoax, and they want that proved. So Lib, along with a nun, are to take shifts so that the young girl is watched 24 hours a day, and that they can find out what's going on and how this child is still alive. So when Lib arrives, she finds Anna in seemingly fairly good health. She's thin, and her limbs seem to be swollen, but aside from that, I mean, considering she hasn't eaten anything, allegedly, in almost, in 4 months, she finds her in pretty good health. So she begins to try to get to know the girl and the family, but mostly the girl. And at first it starts off very technical, very professional. She keeps notes on what she sees, but there's never any, feelings recorded. It's just the facts, heartbeat, how many breaths she's taking a minute, just general notes about the girl's well-being. And the book is a mystery for most of it. You don't know what's going on. You're trying to figure it out, and you're feeling wildly uncomfortable while you're waiting to know what's happening. Like I mentioned before, it's a religious town. It's Catholic Irish home. Look at this. Look at this little Trixie. I could feel her just looming. Anyway, it's a Catholic town. Her family is very religious, and the girl is very religious. And she prays, and she believes that this is God's will, that she doesn't need food, that she's being cared for, and all is as it should be. And I will say, if, there's religious tones in the books, but it's neither put in a positive nor a negative light. It's just simply there. So, if you're not a religious person, I wouldn't let that off-put you. It's not, it's not thrust in you in any sort of way. It's just there. So we come to know Lib a bit more, and we come to know Anna a bit more, and we come to know her parents a bit more. And as Lib's frustration with these people grow, so does ours. And you find yourself wondering, like, what's going on here? You do eventually find out, and I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't read it yet, but you do find out. But as you're waiting to find out, you're frustrated, you're horrified, you're you're wondering, like, what's at play here? Is it something otherworldly? Is somebody sneaking food to this girl? But as you get to know her, she's such a sweet, kind, good girl that you can't imagine this child is trying to fool and manipulate an entire town, country. It just doesn't seem like that would be it. So you wonder, like, what is happening? And the book has such a satisfying end, and it's wonderful. And yeah, I highly recommend it, despite the fact that as you're reading you feel very, on edge sometimes and uncomfortable. Like I said, the ending is so satisfying. So I don't want to give too much away, because I definitely don't want to ruin it for anybody. But if you have read it, I would love to know what you thought of it down below. Also, I have a copy of this book to give away to one of you guys. So when I was about halfway through with it, I knew that I was loving it. And I was at Walmart and I saw that they had a fresh new batch in. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab it again and do a giveaway with it. So to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is in the comments down below, tell me who your favorite author is. If not your favorite, who's an author that you just love to read? Because I know, I get it. I know it's hard to pick one favorite, but I'd love to know, if you can't pick a favorite, who's one that you just love to read, one that you always know when they release a new book, you're going to love it, most likely. So yeah, let me know down below, and I'll let this run for 1 week. And in next week's book talk video, I will announce the winner, and then I'll get all your info and mail you out your copy. So yeah, that is it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this book talk video. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.